record? Thank you. Siman Daled. All right. I don't have my regular safe in front of me. How far are we going tonight? The whole Siman Daled?
What?
What? How far are we supposed to go tonight? The whole Siman Daled?
I'll
look it up.
Till to the whole thing. So 5-1.
Whole Daled. Okay. Okay, good.
Oh, including
All right.
5-1.
Oh, including 5-1. Okay. So Hanhaga Siman Daled, Hanhaga space Akisa Vidina Birchas Hashayotza. So it's a little graphic tonight's the limud, but it's anhag of going to the bathroom, and the halachas of asher yotzar by vav sifim has vav sifim. The reason why I say by vav sifim is this: I was able to go to a couple shiurim from Rav David Feinstein, and when he read the Mishnah Brura, he always read ubay vav sifim. That's why I say it. But anyway, so Yargul Aleph. Yargul is Atma. A person should make himself used to lipanos erev avokish who's rizos and nikiyas. A person should go to the bathroom in the morning and in the evening, or evening and the morning, because of rizos and nikiyas. So meaning you're supposed to try and go to the bathroom, and what he means is for gedolim. So we get some advice on how to make yourself go to the bathroom. So walk 4 amas, which we say is about 6 feet. V'yeshiv, and then sit. V'yamoid achi yispan, and then stand up until you end up needing to go to the bathroom. That's one. Or you should be masiach das from other things, meaning it could be you're distracted and that's why you're not going to the bathroom. So distract yourself from other things, and then maybe you'll be able to go to the bathroom. Hamash and the kavav, if somebody literally means he holds on to his openings, meaning he holds it in from going to the bathroom, over mishum bal tashaksu, that's considered making yourself disgusting. And ve'im mashe and it says v'yesh sakana b'dover, and it's a sakana, and chamiru sakanta misura. I don't know if you have that in your versions. Mine has it in parentheses. It's chamiru sakanta misura. Fine. Ve'im mashe milahato mayim based tzarchai. So if you hold yourself back from urinating when you need to, you should not cause yourself to become, literally means uprooted, which means that holding in from urinating can cause a person to become sterile, and therefore one should not do that. So from holding yourself out from gedalim, you could be on one you're over on one isser of making yourself disgusting, and urinating you're over on 2 isurim. Base. A person has to be tznius when he goes to the bathroom. Lo yigalis atzmai ache yeshiv. A person should not reveal himself until he sits down. Meaning, do not pull down whatever it is, pants, whatever it is that you're wearing, until you sit. V'gam oz yitzamtim shalei legalis rakma shemuchrach legalis. You should only be megala what's necessary to be megala shalei letanif es begadov, to not make the clothing dirty, meaning just reveal enough of your body that's necessary, and that's it. And you got to be careful with this. Like we said 2 days ago, that just because it's night and nobody can see, that doesn't mean that Hashem can't see. So you have to do this the same way at night as you are during the day. And if you're going to the bathroom in someplace open that doesn't have any walls, your face should be to the south, and your back should be facing north, or the opposite. But you should not be facing east to west. This also gets into where you're supposed to have your beds facing, but that's not for now. And part of it is also the Magen Avram says you should not go to the bathroom facing Yerushalayim. So, it's hard to understand why not, but that's whichever way you're going, you should not go towards Yerushalayim. Fine. But if there's a fence, then you're allowed to go to the bathroom in any way, in any direction. If your back is towards the mechitza. That's why we don't have any of these halachas nowadays, because we go to the bathroom usually with walls. Ulahashtin, and to urinate mutter b'chol inyan, that's mutter in any way. Lo yipana b'fnei shum adam, one should not go to the bathroom in front of any person. V'afilu b'fnei akum asur, even in front of a guy is asur. Avalahashtin mutter afilu b'yayim, but to urinate is mutter even during the day. Bifnei rabim, in front of a rabim, in tzarich l'kach, if necessary, which is hard to understand nowadays, that somebody would do something like that, but you're allowed to urinate in front of people if necessary. Mishum de'ika sakona im yatzar satzin. The reason why you would do this is because it's a sakona. If you hold it in, like we learned before, it could be a sakona to hold it in. So therefore, you have to go. If you have to go to the bathroom in the streets, and then that's what you do. But at least move yourself to the sides. Okay, it's not easy to understand all this. Now, how come we're not so makbid on this? So I think we said this 2 days ago, is that nowadays, that this is talking about when you're going to the bathroom in the streets or in the fields, etc., etc. Nowadays, that a bathroom is meyuchad and it's specific for going to the bathroom. That's all you do there, that and shower. So it's a place that's meant to be undressed. Therefore, that's not a problem. That is the limud chus on why most of us are not makbid on these types of halachas. Fine, Gimel. Lo yipana ba'amida, one should not go to the bathroom while he's standing. This is talking about gedolim. V'lo yenois litchok atzma yosem midai, shelo yinatek shinei karkashin. One should not push when he needs to go to bed, unless he's constipated. He should not push more, because then what it could do is it shouldn't loosen the teeth of the karkashta, which is basically was going to lead to hemorrhoids. One should not run out of the bathroom until it's barer to him that he doesn't need to go anymore. And when one urinates standing up, you should make sure that you don't get any drops on your shoes and on your clothing. And you have to be very careful not to hold the mila, meaning the top of the aver, with your hands. Okay, so those are the basic halachas of that. But then dalit, but basically, so also lahara b'divrei Torah. This must be a very difficult thing for most of us, right? It's also to be mahara in divrei Torah in the bathroom. When you're in the bathroom, you should think about your business and your cheshbonos. They hear Torah, so that you shouldn't come to think about Torah, or you hear Aveira chas v'shalom, or to think about an Aveira. I mean, don't. If you have the option between thinking about Aveiras and thinking about Torah, you should probably think about Torah, even though you're not supposed to think about Torah. But halavai, we should have this issue of not of having a problem of thinking about Torah in the bathroom. And on Shabbos, when you're not supposed to think about your business, which is, there are lenient opinions, and really we paskin that you are allowed to think about business. You better not to, but you're allowed to. But he's saying on Shabbos that you shouldn't think about business. You should think about wondrous things that you saw and that you've heard about, and similar things like that. The Gra did his math equations in the bathroom. That's what they say. Fine. Hey, a person has to be careful to wipe himself very well. Even if a person has even the smallest amount of dirt, we're calling it dirt, but the dirtiness, and the opening and the rectum, it is also to say any davar shebekidusha. And the poskim say that if you're mesupik about it, then it's okay. And the problem is that these types of things can lead to severe OCD. So if you're having a problem with being OCD about this, then there are lots of lenient opinions. But the lechatchil, of course, is to try and be as clean as you can. Lo yikaneach biyad yamin. Somebody actually asked this question to me today about this. You should not wipe yourself with your right hand, because you use your right hand to tie the tefillin. You also shouldn't use your middle finger of your left hand, because that's where the tefillin go on. the iter yad, and somebody who's a lefty who obviously puts his tefillin on the opposite hand, yekaneach b'smol, he should wipe with his left hand, b'smol didei, with his left hand, which is really the right hand, meaning the weaker hand. Shehu yamin shall kol adam, that is the right of everybody, of other people. Now the poskim do bring. First of all, what about women? Do women have to do this? They don't put on tefillin. All right. So that's a machlokes. Shari Tshuva says no. Does he say no? I don't know. It's a machlokes whether they should or they shouldn't. And also when changing diapers, that one I haven't seen from the poskim. When you're changing a diaper, a baby's diaper, should you be makbid on this too? Now the poskim do say that nowadays that we use tissues. That was back then when they clean themselves with their hands. Or whatever it is that they clean themselves with, the hands were there, but tissues blocks it. So there are makilim that nowadays they have tissues. I don't remember the source for that. Fine. Anytime you go to the bathroom or you urinate, even one drop, you have to wash your hands with water. Notice it does not say you need to use a cup. Doesn't say a cup. But the shla says you should use a cup, but really you don't have to. Me'ikar din is just to wash your hands. And then v'yivarach birchas hashayatza. Im hitul mayim or nifna, if somebody urinated or went to the bathroom, if a shakach milevarach hashayatza and he forgot to say hashayatza, v'achar kach shuv hitul mayim, and afterwards he again went to the bathroom, and then he remembers, oh, I forgot to say hashayatza from the previous time. So einoit tzarich levarich rach pamachas, you only have to make one bracha. Actually, it's a machlokes Shulchan Aruch and Ramah. The Shulchan Aruch, meaning Svardim, would say that you do make two ashayotzas because you do tashlumin. The same way if somebody forgets to daven shachris, he davens two minchas. If somebody forgot to go to the bathroom and he remembered after the next time, he goes twice. But the Ramah says you only say one, and that seems to be the psak. This is a common question. Somebody before they go for a colonoscopy or these type of things, so he takes something that's a sam means a poison, literally hamashalshal, that makes you have diarrhea. And he knows that he's going to have to go to the bathroom many times. Lo yivarich ad la'achar hagamar. Don't make ashayotz until you're finished. But there are chalkim on this and say that as long as you don't feel you have to go anymore, then you could say ashayotza. I think that's the more prevalent psak. Fine. Simin hey nikayna makom l'davar shebekdusha. So once the Kitzur is talking about cleanliness after the bathroom, so he continues about where you're allowed to do anything that's davar shebekdusha. So nikayna makom l'davar shebekdusha by yudzai and sifim. So aleph ksiv v'chisisa es tzeosecha ki Hashem elokechem misalach b'kerev machanecha. You should be you should have things covered because Hashem is in your midst, in your machane. Mikan lam de Rabbi Seinu, Zal shebechol makam asher Hashem elokeinu misalach imanu, wherever Hashem is with us. Dahainu kishanu oiskim b'davar shebekidusha kagoin kriya shema tefila Torah kedaima, meaning he just said 2 days ago. We said that Hashem's everywhere, right? That's a Beferish Uncle Moshe song, right? So Hashem is everywhere. So what does that mean? That you have to protect where Hashem is from anything dirty, right? He's everywhere. So what he means, no, it's that when we're being Isaac in something having to do with kedusha, like Kriya Shema, davening, Torah, Kedaimet, Tzarech Liyas Hamachane Kadosh, then that camp, meaning that area, needs to be holy. Shalai Teit Tzayim Megulasham, you have to make sure there's no feces there. V'shalai Yirah Davar Erva Keneged Pano Shal Adam Hakayra Emasmal, and there shouldn't be any Davar Erva, meaning any normally covered parts of the body. It could be uncovered parts of men's bodies or women's bodies. They have to be covered in order to make that place a makam kedusha. Okay, that's it, right? The hey aleph. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Shekayach,
So
everybody.
no Zohar in the bathroom, you're saying?
Sorry, no Zohar in the bathroom. But if it's gonna cause you to do isurim, I was gonna say other isurim, but it's gonna cause you to do. If it's gonna cause you to do isurim, then meaning because you're going to think about, I don't know, lashon hara, this or that, then maybe you should learn Zohar or anything else of that sort. Yeah. All right. Fine. Thank you for tuning in
Nice.
and have a good night.